Welcome back to the UTL podcast, episode number 8. I'm Robin.
I'm Lex, and today's episode is called Would You Rather? And we'll be asking each other questions about giving each other two options. Would you rather this? Or would you rather that? So I'm going to go ahead and let you start first.
Okay, would you rather understand every language known to man or be able to communicate with animals?
This is a good question. I think I would rather communicate with animals.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, yeah.
It would just be very
chaotic, bro. No, every single time you go somewhere.
But it's very interesting to know what an animal's point of view, what animals try to say. And we've been thinking about it all wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I choose.
And if you can communicate with animals, then I think you have the ability to be with any animal, no matter the type. Like hang out with lions or silverback gorillas and be able to speak to them, and they can understand you and know that you're not a threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I agree with you. I would have picked the same thing, communicate with animals.
All right. So my question to you is, would you rather have the power of telekinesis or telepathy? Telekinesis is when you can move objects with your mind, or that you can read people's minds. Would you rather have the Jedi powers and move objects, or be able to read people's minds?
I'd rather have the Jedi power.
Me too.
I wouldn't want to read people's mind.
Like, I don't want to know what they really think about me.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It would be a sad world.
Yeah, I would rather have Jedi and just.
Because the worst thing is someone telling you something and you read in their mind, and you're like, damn, you.
And they're liar. Faking it.
They're faking it. It's like, wow, bro. Okay.
Like, who would want to live like that?
Yeah.
So I would pick the Jedi mind, the Jedi.
Okay.
Jedi powers.
I would do the same. All right, your question.
Okay, would you rather fly, have the power to fly, or have the ability to breathe underwater?
Damn, that's a good question. I can breathe underwater and I can go to the furthest depth.
Or you can fly around the world with a crew of flamingos.
I would rather fly.
Yeah?
Yeah, for some reason. And go fly anywhere.
I would rather breathe underwater.
You rather breathe underwater?
Because the way I look at it, on the water, like you can go, for example, if you go to Antarctica, you're going to see a whole different species of animals. But you won't really see a lot of birds flying in Antarctica.
No, you just get to see like the world and
but I would want to feel like, I don't know, for some reason the water, being able to breathe and communicate with, I don't know. I would like
that's cool, yeah. But for some reason, I'm just hanging out with people and like, bye, fly away.
I just jump in the water. Like a merman.
And funny because in every dream I can fly.
Really?
Yeah. I have control over my dreams. I can dream and I know when I'm dreaming and I know when I can wake up from my dream.
Interesting. So you dream a lot that you're flying?
Yeah, and all my dreams I can fly. But here's the thing. I can't just like be standing still and fly like a Superman.
Someone has to push
I have to have a running start like Mario. I have to start running. Then I jump.
You suicide jump and then you start.
No, I start running like on a street or sidewalk, whatever. I start running. I gain momentum, like an airplane, and gain thrust. I jump, and then I start hovering. And then, bro, the stupidest thing, I start flapping my arms. Like,
so you become an albatross.
I start flapping my arms.
Yeah, so you run like an albatross, and you run.
I start flapping my arms, and
then the wind carry you up.
And the harder I flap my arms, the further I go and the faster I go.
There we go.
So it's very good when I'm being chased by things. I run and I jump and I fly.
You better be running fast as shit. Because by the time you get flight,
And I have these powers when I dream. I can hover, standing still, and I have I have the ability of Spider-Man throwing
so
webs.
you could hold up. So now you can fly, and now you have web.
Yeah.
So the wings can, you know,
No, my hand if I want to go. Oh, and I also have the power. For some reason, I have the power of telekinesis, like a Jedi. I can move objects with my hands,
so
or I can
you
pull.
could fly and throw spider
Yeah,
webs and have Jedi powers.
hell yeah.
What kind of superhero would that be?
I don't know.
We'll
It's
you're
just
gonna have to edit something and figure.
I don't know. And the weird thing is that if you really had those powers, you'd be like flaunting, right? Like people would be amazed, like, "Oh my god, that's awesome! Like that's crazy." In my dream, nobody gives a shit.
It's normal. It's a normal thing.
Yeah, nobody can do it. I'm the only one, but they don't give a shit that I could do it.
He's
And I'm
flying
like,
again.
damn, bro, but I can do this. Like, I don't get. So yeah, I dream weird dreams.
I see.
Yeah. All right. So my question to you is: would you rather be able to have the ability to rewind, pause, or forward your life through a button? You have a button that allows you to either rewind, pause, or fast forward your life.
I would want to rewind.
Hell yeah, I would rather rewind also.
I think rewinding you could
Every
fix things, but also
mhm.
you could appreciate and correct other things.
Yeah, I'd
Like
rather rewind.
yeah, rewind for sure. That's not even. That's not even like you don't even gotta think about that. Just rewind for me.
Yeah, I think most people would say rewind too. And it's because you would always want to correct things that you've messed up on.
Well, it's not only the correcting part. Is like I would want to go back because I
You can
would want
also
to see my
relive
dad.
something.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to see
you
my
can relive
dad.
something.
I would want to be a kid again. I would want to see my daughter when she's a baby again. Like
Hmm.
those things to me are very important. So I would want to go back because of those things.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me see which one I got. The next one I got for you is: would you rather travel the world on your own private jet or sail in luxury in your private yacht?
I'd rather have a boat. Rather have a boat and sail the world than flying the world.
I agree with you. I would want a yacht too.
Plane's too fast, and you don't enjoy it in a plane. Traveling the world on a boat, living there, and taking your time, getting to destination, and seeing everything. Yeah, I rather have that.
Yeah, I also feel like with a yacht, you can also enjoy your family way more and do things in the yacht where you watch
Hmm.
movies, cook in the yacht,
Yeah,
jump up the yacht into the ocean or into
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Definitely a
the
boat.
yacht. Okay, so we both agree on that.
Hmm. Would you rather have the power of not feeling any physical pain or have the power of not feeling any emotional pain?
Emotional pain.
Me too.
Yeah,
That hurts more than
yeah,
any
then
broken arm or
yeah,
leg.
emotional.
And it's weird because it's not a physical thing. Doesn't exist. It's just an emotion.
Yeah, I would rather remove that.
Yeah, I'd rather be immune to that.
Yeah, that's too painful.
But that's immune to every emotional.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. I'll take that. So
Okay,
let me
okay.
see. And the next one I have for you is un segundo. Would you rather fix your past or see your future?
I'd rather fix the past.
Past.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
We've all made a lot of mistakes that we wish we could go back and have corrected them.
Indeed.
Hmm. All right. So, would you rather have the power and ability to read people's minds but not control it, or influence people's thoughts but not read them?
Influence people to stop.
And not know what they're thinking, but hell yeah. I would rather influence people's thoughts.
100%.
Okay.
So the next one for you is would you rather study philosophy under Socrates in ancient Greece or learn war strategies from Sun Tzu in ancient China?
What was the first part?
Would you rather study philosophy under Socrates in ancient Greece or learn war strategies from Sun Tzu in ancient China?
Philosophy with Socrates for sure.
Okay, I agree.
I have no need to be learning how to destroy a nation or anything or conquer nations. Philosophy, you know, that's food for thought and food for your head.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. This one's interesting. Would you rather be with a girl with horrible toxic breath
Okay.
or with a girl with horrible toxic breath?
They both. Say the question again. I got it, but I want you to say it again.
Would you rather be with a girl with horrible toxic breath or with a girl with horrible toxic breath?
I will take.
Which lips are we talking about?
I'll go with bad breath. The mouth.
You would rather?
Yeah, I would rather.
Okay.
Although I always walk around with Listerine.
No, but there's there's no bottle.
No, está bien, but
there's no cure for this puppy, bro.
Okay.
So, would you rather be having that breath?
That's crazy because you have to talk to them all day.
No matter what's happening, yeah, it's one of those breaths, bro, that just que te ataca. It's like your nostril hairs are burning.
No, I'll take the bad breath.
And it's hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one would you take?
It's difficult, bro.
So then why are you making me answer?
Because it's a difficult question.
So then
there's no. Damn, bro. A girl with horrible toxic breath. Or breath. Or breath.
Okay, so real quick. If she has bad breath in the mouth, right?
You know what? Breath.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
You know why? That only happens when that happens. You're only going to experience that when that happens.
Correct. I thought of that.
Bad breath is she's talking to you, bad breath. She's kissing you, bad breath. You're doing the thing, bad breath. Even though down there it's going to smell like
death.
Summer's Eve and it smells amazing and, you know, dandelions and shit, still breath.
Yeah, but the way I look at it with that is that she could just have bad breath because she's just eating, pero que no se cuida, dice mucho.
But maybe she just came from the gym, or maybe her pH levels all over the place. You don't know.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments.
I would rather not. I would rather not. None of the above.
Gas mask. Okay.
I would rather none of the above.
All right.
So the next one I got for you is, okay, would you rather live in ancient Egypt at the height of the pharaohs or in ancient Rome during the rise of the empire?
Oh man, that's a good question because I love them both. The golden age of Egypt and the golden age of Rome.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Egypt, because there's still so many mysteries to be uncovered, and you would see it firsthand. Rome, we know how they built the Colosseum. We know how they built all this stuff. It's cool to see it and see how horrible Gladiator 2 portrayed authenticity.
Yeah.
But ancient Egypt, it would be really interesting to watch firsthand.
I agree.
All right. Here's another odd question, bro.
There we go.
Would you rather get kissed on the forehead by a small, short, gay dude, or a big, black, straight dude?
They're both equally bad.
I know, but would you rather get kissed on the forehead by a small, short, gay dude, or a big, black, straight dude?
Okay. Say it again. Repeat the question again.
Would you rather get kissed on the forehead
Okay.
by a small, short, gay dude,
Okay.
or a big, black, straight dude?
The straight dude.
Me, I would choose a little short gay dude. I expect that from him. But being kissed on the forehead by a big, black, straight dude, that's just like...
But you're... I mean, I guess I see your point, but it will be none of the above. But if I have to ask, I would the straight dude.
Dale, Tyrone, come on. Damn. Okay. Because I just imagine prison, bro.
Yeah, but you didn't say we were in the yard. Like, we're not talking about prison.
No, but I'm imagining that it's because the guy in the prison, the big black dude, is a straight dude. He's just doing things because he's...
Yeah, but that's a whole different...
I find it more... what is it called when... disrespect, but like you're here and they're just like bringing you down here. What's that called? Degrading, more degrading.
Okay.
Or more of an insult.
Yeah, but that's something totally...
It's like okay, you're my bitch. Kiss on the forehead.
That's the difference, because if you're saying you're in jailhouse rules, that's a whole different scenario.
Okay.
That was
we in the yard right now.
No, but we're not talking about that. Your question is
okay, but let's switch it now. If you're in the yard, the short gay dude or the big black straight dude?
I would do everything possible to go into solitary confinement.
Okay, but we know it's Tyrone.
Everything possible.
All right. Your question.
See, okay. I mean, asking good question. You asking me about Tyrone. If you had to live inside of one video game forever, would it be Mario's World or Zelda?
I would say Zelda.
Zelda?
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it's more like a fantasy, more realistic. I don't want to be seeing toads everywhere I go screaming.
But you can just get on a tunnel and go somewhere.
Yeah. I think the world of Zelda, I think, is
Hyrule?
really cool. Yeah, Hyrule. For sure. Okay. So
another weird question?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I think we have spoken about this before, but I'm gonna ask it again. Would you rather eat cow penis or balut egg? Balut egg is that Asian egg that has the entire embryo. The whole little baby chicken is in there. Slimy and gooey, and you just crunch it down. Or cow penis.
It wouldn't be a cow, it would be a bull.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Bull penis.
But if I eat the small little chick, hear all the crunching of the bones
And the feathers.
and the little feathers
Little
and the
beak.
small beak will be nasty as shit.
Mm-hmm.
The bull penis would be equally nasty as shit. But mentally, if I could put it in a bun and pretend it was a hot dog, it would be a lot easier to chew than the little embryo chick. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So bull penis.
The bull.
All right. So Tyrone and the bull.
Jesus.
Okay. Your question.
Diablo. Okay. Would you rather stay young forever in Neverland or live in a peaceful, cozy life in the Shire?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'll ask it again.
Live in the Shire
Hold
or
on,
in Neverland and never get old?
No. Would you rather stay young forever in Neverland or live a peaceful, cozy life in the Shire? Which one you choosing, bro?
I think the Shire. Because I don't know if I could fly.
Think
Am
of a
I
happy
able to
thought.
fly?
Get Tinkerbell. I don't know. And sprinkle some pixie dust if you and jump out and run and see if you.
Well, you know what? I think the Shire because I think we all want to
Have that
end
peace.
our days in peace, in retirement, in somewhere cozy.
Yeah, I would have picked the Shire.
Yeah.
I would have picked the Shire myself.
Okay. Now here's a good question. Would you rather have the power to heal 5 people or resurrect one?
I would want to say resurrect, but I would pick heal because I could save 5 lives over bringing back one.
One
So
that's already gone.
I'll be sacrificing 5. So
Mhm.
I would want to heal 5.
Yeah, that's a really difficult question because it comes down to
Are you willing to risk 5 people to bring one back? It's basically
yeah.
what it boils down to. I couldn't do that.
It comes down to basic not I don't want to use the word greed. It basically comes down to what makes you happy, and that's really what it comes down to is like, damn, do I take this for myself or for someone else? Yeah.
That's what I would choose. I don't know.
That's hard. At this point in my life, it's an easy answer. We heal 5 people. But I haven't experienced loss where I would say, screw 5 people. I need to bring that one person back. So I haven't experienced loss like that. So as of right now, for me, it's an easier question.
Yeah, definitely. I would have healing 5 people.
All right. Your
The
turn.
next question is: would you rather spend 10 years in jail and come out a millionaire, or stay free but live paycheck to paycheck for the rest of your life?
10 years and come out a millionaire?
Yep. Or stay free but live paycheck to paycheck for the rest of your life.
So either basically live my life the way it is right now. or go get locked up and come out a millionaire
for 10 years. Yep. But also keep in mind, you being in jail for 10 years, you lose a lot.
You do lose a lot. You see your kids grow.
It's either correct. So it's either you're happy with what your life is now, or would you risk that to come out and be able to give everybody else 10 years, but you miss 10 years of the life?
For this life that I'm having paycheck to paycheck, will it always be paycheck to paycheck
for the rest of your day?
So I can't improve.
You can't improve.
So I'll never be able to get a better job.
But you're present.
It just stays there stagnant.
It just stays there the way you are. But everything your life is right now is just be until you die. But you have everybody around you. Or would you want to go to jail and come back a millionaire and take care of everybody else? What are you picking?
I think I would sacrifice that and go with the 10 years. The thing is, because you can't improve. You're stuck. You are cock blocked for the rest of your life, and you're always gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. You can't better yourself. You can't do anything better for your kids. You can't do anything better for anyone. You're stuck. You're gonna be asking for help. You're a burden. To some degree, you'll feel like a burden. I'd rather just take that sacrifice and come out shining on the other end with money to be able to progress, take care of myself, take care of my family. Yeah, I would rather do
I
that.
would choose the same. I would sacrifice myself for 10 years to come back and be able to give
Hmm.
and help everybody out
Yeah, for sure.
and turn that 1 million into two.
Hmm. All right. So, next question is, would you rather have the power to change your past and rewrite your life story, or the ability to see your future and alter it? Go to the past and rewrite your story and change anything you wanted to change.
Go to the past.
Okay, not see your future, and if
Go to the
anything's
past.
crazy, fix it.
Go to the past.
Same.
Because by fixing the past, I can fix the future.
Yeah, I would rather go to the past and fix
Yeah,
anything.
so that's what I would. That's what I would pick. Definitely.
Okay.
So the next question for you would be: would you rather have every single thing you eat be spicy, even dessert, or have everything taste sweet, even your pizza or your hamburger, your hot dog?
I would rather have everything taste sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah. If spicy to some degree,
They're both bad.
they're both bad, but yeah, I think
Sweet?
sweet. Yeah. All right. Um, would you rather have the power to change your appearance at will, or teleport anywhere instantly? So you can change yourself to look like Leonardo DiCaprio in an instant, and that's who you are. Or you can teleport anywhere instantly.
I want to teleport anywhere instantly. I wouldn't want to look like anybody else, but the fact that I can go from here anywhere I want in seconds, yeah, I'll take that any day of the week.
The only reason someone would choose changing their appearance instantly is if they're trying to do things they're not supposed to be doing,
Yeah,
like
but
getting
what?
into a bank vault or trying to be. It reminds me of this. I forgot what movie it was, but it's like the guy he wishes to look like a lady's husband. That way he can be with her.
Oh wow.
And he turned into that husband, and she thought she was with her husband when she was with that guy. So doing things like that, like
No, no, no,
deceiving.
no.
But if you're not a deceiving person, yeah, I think teleport anywhere instantly would be really
Yeah, I
cool
would
as hell.
definitely pick that hands down.
All right, next question.
So I don't have a next question. I ran out of questions, but if
I have
you,
another one.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather always know when someone is lying to you or never be lied to again?
Never be lied to again.
Yeah,
Sencillo. Never be lied to again.
I think I would choose that too. Because the thing is, like, there's a second step. Like, when you know someone's lying to you, now you have to deal with that.
But now, if I
And it's
pick,
a headache. It's like, damn, okay, I know they're lying to me. How am I going to prove them that they're lying? I don't want that. I'd
yeah,
rather just
and from
don't
the
lie to me
moving
and I know.
forward, now you know everything is the truth. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a way easier way of living.
Okay. So what was it that you were going to pull up right now?
So, what I was going to ask you, if you could go back in time and speak to three deceased people for 30 minutes, who would they be?
Go back in time and speak to three
Deceased people.
deceased people. for 30 minutes.
for 30 minutes.
Okay. That's a really good question. For me, I've always been interested in history and questions that are like we kind of know answers to, but we want to see it for ourselves. I think my number 3, I would say someone along the lines of one of the Ramses of ancient Egypt during the golden age of Egypt when they were building the pyramids. I would love to sit down with one of them for 30 minutes and just talk.
You know what you would ask him? Like, do you have an idea of a question you would ask him? Like what technology they use to do, like what would you ask him?
I would ask him, show me how you guys are building these pyramids. Like, let me see. Like, yeah, I don't know exactly questions that I would ask, but I think it would just flow naturally, just to see. The second person, Moses. Moses from the Bible. And Moses after everything happened, and ask him questions, because according to the Bible, he's one of the few people that actually got to hear God's voice and speak to him directly. And just being able to speak to a man like that would be very interesting. And then the number 1 would be Jesus.
That's my number 1 as well.
Because historically he did exist. Now what comes into question is his divinity. That's what people always talk about. Like, was he really divine, or was he just a man, or was he really God, or was he really the son of God? That's really what people question. But most people don't question that he actually existed. That he was actually a human that got, that was preaching and then got killed. But being able to go back in time and speak to that person for 30 minutes, it would be immediately self-evident. You would actually see and feel his divinity, or feel like what type of person he was. And just speaking with him for 30 minutes, I'm sure, would be life-changing. But those would be my top 3.
Okay. My 3. Number 3 would be Walt Disney.
Okay.
I would want to ask him, like, I would like to speak of how the trial and error that he went from his first company to seeing what Disney is now, and what does he think of Disney right now in 2025? Is he pleased with how?
Oh wait, are you bringing him back?
No.
Or
Like,
you're letting him know?
Like, considering that a person can see, like how they say en los cielos, que uno puede ver lo que está pasando, ¿verdad? Me gustaría hablar con él.
Oh, okay, but then the question changes a bit, because I thought we were going back in time in a time machine.
No, we were just
to
talking.
Their prime.
If you could just talk, if you were just talking to a person, if you could talk to a dead person.
Oh, because you wouldn't say back in time. If you could go back in time.
Is that what I said? If you could go back in time, speak to 3 deceased people for 30 minutes, who would they be? You're right. You're 100%. If you can go back in time and speak to 3, yes, you're right.
Because the way you're answering that is that you're going to heaven type of thing.
No, yeah. So regardless of the fact, I would want to speak to Walt Disney and just, again, see how his process from his first company, from Steamboat Willie, to making, just opening Disney and creating Alice, going to Snow White, just his whole process of his,
all the mistakes he had to make and all that.
All that, like
the sacrifices.
What point did he want to quit? What made him, like, what really made him create this magical world that I personally love?
Yeah.
I would want to know, like, all that, because I know that just getting that will help me out with a lot of things. And just to me, that will be an amazing 30-minute conversation if I could do that.
Yeah, for sure. That's a
So
really good option. That's a really good choice.
so he will be my number three. My number two. Give me 1 second because I have it right here. I would like to talk to Da Vinci,
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci,
Okay.
and his brilliance. He was
That's a
able to
good fact. Yeah, that's a good person.
how he will mixing art with science and all that stuff. I just think will be an incredible person to speak 30 minutes to speak to in a room and gain so much knowledge from him.
Yeah. I
And
didn't think of that, but it's true.
yeah, so he will be my number two, and my number one, like I said, would be Jesus. I would want to ask him like how if I could speak to him of his last day, I would want to ask like what was it if everything is what we've been told, that his dad lo sacrificó y todo eso, like that. How did he take that decision? How was it, everybody, seeing your friends betray you? Like I would want to know, like I would want to know that stuff. I would want to know like what if his dad, God, where did we go wrong? Like where he was disappointed in us, or if he was ever proud of us. Like
Hmm.
all these things I would want to know,
Yeah.
and I would want to meet the man that
The man that changed the entire world.
yeah, I would want to like speak to him and see who he is, and actually see what he looks like. Everybody has an idea of what he looks like, but I would like to like all those little things I would want to know. So he will be my number one.
Yeah, he's literally the most important historical person that's ever existed, and the reason is because nations have fought wars over that. The influence on everyone's lives today. Wars that still go on today
Yeah.
in regards to religious beliefs. Something that is not something that he ever wanted, but some people are just a little bit extra. But yeah, he changed the world completely.
So we both have that in common that we both want to speak to Jesus, number one.
Hmm. Our calendar is based off of him existing,
Yeah, very true.
whether you want to believe in him or not. But BC means before Christ, and we're what year 2025? It's because 2025 years ago was when he existed. So yeah. All
Fun
right.
fact.
Any other questions?
No,
I think that's all the
I think
questions I
that's all
had
we
for
got.
today. Well, let us know in the comments if y'all rather be with a girl with bad breath or bad breath, or if y'all rather get kissed by a short little
Javi,
gay dude or big black straight dude. So let us know in the comments. Again, this is Lex.
Robin,
Have a great day, guys.
adios.